Hey teachers and staff, I wanted to make a short video showing you how to create extended time assessments in Schoology for those students that have IEPs and 504s and require extended time, whether that's 25%, 50%, whatever that is. So it should be a fairly short video. I'm going to try to be brief. It's been hitting around the 8-minute mark, so hopefully we can get under that. This is my exam folder in Schoology. This is just where my exams are going to live. I want to create my exam, so I'm going to go to Add Assessment, and this works the same. You can do the same thing if you already have your exam created. You can sort of skip this part, but I'm just going to do Exam and then Create. And the very first option that I see here under Setup is Time Limit. I'm going to toggle that to Yes. This is my regular exam, so this would be a time limit of 120 minutes. That's our 2-hour exam block. I'm going to scroll down and hit Save. Scroll up, and I'm going to go back to this folder. So I've got this exam. It's a regular time, not extended. This is what 95% of students will take. And what I want to do now is I want to copy it. The problem is there's no actual simple copy feature within Schoology. You can copy to resources and you can copy to another course, but when you copy to course, it doesn't work like you sort of think it would. I won't go into that, but I want to copy it to resources, and then I'm going to send it right back to here, right underneath this exam. So I'll have two copies. I'll have two exact identical exams. So I'm going to click my gear here, scroll down so you can see, and then save to resources. And then I'm going to send it to 9th grade resources. So your resources is like your Google Drive for Schoology. It's fairly simple, but that's where mine's going to live. Save copy. And then now I don't even have to go to resources. I can stay right here and go to Add Materials. And then I'm going to import the exam that I just sent to my resources. I'm going to import it from there to this page. And I sent it to the 9th grade resources. And I've done this a few times, so there's multiples of it, but I'm going to click right here, import, import again. And now I have two identical exams in Schoology. So I want one of them to become my extended time exam. This one is 120 right now, and this one is set at 120 minutes right now. So I want to change this one. And I don't go to edit. I actually click on the hyperlink title of the assessment. I'm brought to the setup page. It is still set to 120. I want to change it to 180. Oopsie, I'm having trouble typing. And go down to save. And I'm good. And I'm going to go back to the folder I was in. So now I have two non-identical exams, but I can't tell them apart. So the best thing to do is to rename this one. You can call it extended time. You can call it 180 minutes. You call it whatever you want. So now my students can tell it apart from the regular one. Now my last problem that I have is that all of my students can see both of these. And so I certainly don't want my students that don't get accommodations to take this one. That defeats the purpose of accommodations. So what I want to do is I want to, at the very least, hide this one from those students that don't get accommodations. So I'll go to back to the Edit option. And I'm, you could set a password for it that only your extended time students would know. But they could share that password with other students, and also your regular ed students can still see that there is a extended time exam, which could cause problems. So the easier, more efficient option is to go to the individually assigned feature. And I showed this in a previous video that I sent out to staff. Is go there, and then I'm going to put the names of the teachers, the names of the students that are to take that exam, the ones that get accommodations, that get extended time. So we'll say the Gabrielles that I teach, both of them are going to get this one. They don't get accommodations of any kind. So, but for this purposes, they do. So now, once I click Save Changes, only those two students can see this exam. It is hidden from all other students in all capacity. Um, so they can't see it. Okay. Um, you may run into issues later where when trying to upload, not regular, but students that get that don't get accommodations. I'm sorry, students that don't get accommodations may be able to see that this assignment exists in Infinite Campus. They will certainly not be able to see who gets access to it. But what may be easier is to simply upload this exam where 95, 96% of your students scores will be, upload all those, and then manually enter the few students that you may have with accommodations. Again, when if you upload this one, it's unclear to me if students will be able to see that exam, in which case they'll be able to see that the title is extended time. Another option could be you could simply change the title back when you're ready to upload, and then students will see that they'll just see two assignments that say exam. But yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Oops, I didn't mean to show my HTML. So I hope this covers all eventualities with this issue. I hope this solved the problem of creating extended time assessments for your students. You can use this for exams and for regular assessments as well. So because they get accommodations there during those times as well. So I hope this was helpful, informative, and not too verbose or lengthy. I tried to be a little bit more brief with this one, but I also added some stuff in. So thank you for watching. Thank you. I hope this helps. If it didn't, give me some feedback. Ask me some questions via email. I'll be glad to continue helping you guys. Thank you.